Alright, so today we are jumping back onto Guild Quest. In this case, we are up against the meaty ESPADA Guild Quest. And funny enough, if you watched our video a couple days ago where we showcased Yamamoto and also 6th Anniversary Aizen, that team was a very successful team, right? You go in, use your Soul Bomb when Aizen uses SA2, and you're able to get a quick 3-second clear time. In this case, it's almost the exact same team. The only difference is that we switched out Aizen for now Fierce Battle Renji. And the concept is very similar, right? Yamamoto is going to be our Soul Bomb nuker, and we're going to try and sync his Soul Bomb in combination with Renji's normal attack string, and in doing so, we should be able to get to the 5th boss, in which Renji and also to a certain extent Yuha will finish up the final boss, which is 3rd Anniversary Aaroniero. For those wondering substitutes, as always, you can bring a booster. You know, Yuha isn't really doing that much damage, so if you have any character with the booster skill, they're going to be good here. Fierce Battle Renji in general is really good in Guild Quest, but a better character, someone that I unfortunately don't own, is the Party Time Aizen. He does significantly more damage, and if you have him, especially duped out, he's going to speed up the process of trying to get a sub 10-second clear time. For our nukers, of course, only Yamamoto is really capable of this, but if you do have the renewed version of Aaroniero, he's going to be significantly better here because he can actually do damage on his Soul Bomb. He has a Spider Killer, so he's getting that 3 times damage output. Yamamoto, unfortunately, doesn't have Killer here, so we're literally relying on his just Soul Bomb damage, which, as we all know, is very, very high. So the general breakdown of the team is that we're going with full SP, making sure Yamamoto has the tension tie, and to go alongside that, we're giving as much full stamina damage as possible. And then, of course, having him max transcended really does make this a viable strategy. And with full stam and also weakened defense, that's going to allow our Soul Bomb to do a lot of damage, but also allow Renji to do significantly more damage, because with double weakened defense, that's giving Renji a 1.6 times damage multiplier. And Renji, in this case, is rocking a Golden Chappie, and also Masanga with 3 normal attack damage soul traits. For his bonus abilities, and by the way, he is max transcended for the most part, level 10 attack, 500 extra attack, level 10 focus. Now for his bonus abilities, we gave him full stamina damage and also burning enemies, but in general, Renji is going to be our main DPS character. And then to finish it up, we have Yuha. Now again, accessories links don't really matter here. He's not doing that much damage, but he is mainly here just to provide our team with that team boost SA2, which is providing us with a 43% attack, focus, and defense increase. That's going to be really good for Renji. More attack and focus is always welcomed, and that's why Renji is able to do a lot of damage, the damage that he is dishing out. So that's basically the general rundown of the team. Let's jump into the runs. So for the first few attempts, it wasn't really the greatest, I'm not gonna lie. Now originally I did have Renji with bonus abilities of full stamina damage and also weakened duration, and then for a link we gave him the swimsuit Soifon link. That basically made it so he was immune to weakening, because Renji innately isn't immune to weakening and there are a bunch of weakened pulls. If you don't have a way to make it so he's not immune to weakening, he is going to get weakened and therefore he's going to do no damage, take more damage, so you don't really want that to happen. So we gave him that link and also bonus ability, but while I was doing these resets and doing these runs, I was realizing, you know, we're not doing that much damage. There's multiple times we get very close to nuking to the final boss, but we're not doing it. And at the same time, I realized that Yamamoto has a complete stat immunity that he can share to the entire team. So all I had to do is just stand in the middle of a pool and Renji can get immunity. So I just did the first run. I was able to nuke till I believe the 4th boss, and I just took the score that I got. And I believe we got around a 15-second run, which, you know, is good. It's still great, but obviously not what we're going for, right? So after that, I went back, changed the bonus abilities, changed the links, and jumped back into another run. And in that particular run, standing in the middle of the pool, giving Renji that immunity, we were able to use our strong attacks, and then we summoned at a good enough position where, again, we didn't quite make it into the 5th boss. Again, this does require bits of RNG here. You know, with Aizen, 6th Anniversary Aizen, for example, last week, all you have to really do is just sync up with the SA2, and you're absolutely golden. In this case, we're really hoping here that along with Renji using his NAD string and not getting interrupted, we're hoping that the boss is spawning at the right position so they get hit with Renji's NAD string while we are using our Soul Bomb. And for our second ticket, I think we got like a 12 to 13 second clear time. Not perfect, but good enough, right? We're getting improvements here. And then jumping into our final ticket, this is where we finally got the run that we were going for. In this case, we were able to go in, again, very similar strategy, standing in the middle of the pool, give Renji that immunity. This one's also RNG because sometimes it just takes a while for that immunity to go off. But lucky for us, in this particular case, Renji was immune straight away. The Yuha and Renji used their appropriate strong attacks. I used my SA2 to keep the enemies in place, which hopefully would allow Renji to use his NAD string and hit the bosses that they need to hit. And in that case, using the Soul Bomb perfectly, we were able to get into the 5th boss, which I believe at this point we were about to run out of crowd control from the vortexes, but luckily with like 1 or 2 more Nad strings, Renji was able to put down the 5th boss, the 3rd anniversary Okiura, and we were just able to get a 420, 880, aka a 10-second run, which is what I was ideally going for. This team definitely can get a tad bit higher. Again, it really comes down to the RNG of Renji using his Nad string and also the bosses. You can maybe shoot for a sub 8, maybe a 9-second clear time, but for me, it kind of took a while to get that 10-second run, so I'm taking it. It's a good enough score. I'm happy with it, and that's basically the showcase, right? Fierce Battle Renji is still holding up as one of the better melee Nad characters, and also at the same time, it's just showing the power of another 1000-year Blood War Yamamoto. Again, this is why Guild Quest heads were going after this character, because it allows you to pull things off like this. If I didn't have Yama, I'd probably get a significantly slower run. But even then, you know, a lot of credit does go to Yuha too. That boost at SA2 is very important, pivotal for a lot of teams, and he is easily replaceable with any other character with the booster skill, which also includes the new 1000-year Blood War Ichigo Resurrection that is coming out on the 13th. So it's going to be a good upgrade for him, and I'm actually looking forward to using him in Guild Quest runs, because that's something you actually can do. But other than that, lads, that was the video for today. Just a quick showcase on my current Guild Quest team. 1000-year Blood War Yamamoto doing what he does best, being used in Guild Quest that he's not supposed to be used in. But yeah, I hope you lads enjoyed the video. I'll see you lads next time. Take care and peace.